We will be using a plastic trim remover tool like this. We'll punch in the tool on the corner of the switch panel to pull it out completely. I found this switch panel to be a little stubborn, so you may have to push from the corners as well until you completely pull this outwards. There you notice the switch panel is pulled out. It also has two plugs behind that we need to pull out. Press and hold this tab of the plug and then pull the plug outwards. First plug is out. Similar way, take out the other plug, press and hold the tab right there and then pull the plug outwards. Both plugs pulled out. There we got the switch panel taken out completely. Behind the switch panel there is one screw that we will take out using a Phillips screwdriver. Screw is out. Now we will use a tool like this and we'll punch in this tool on the corner towards the speaker side. Once the tool is in, then we will just pull out the door panel using the same tool. That side is pulled out. We'll also need to pull out the bottom portion. Other bottom side also pulled out by itself. We will also pull out the top left corner. Once all the sides are pulled out, only then we will lift up the door panel upside until it's completely taken out. Door panel is out. Notice behind the door panel there is that one plug for the speaker. We'll press and hold the tab of the plug and then pull the plug outwards. Just like that. So it has a tiny tab right there. We will have to press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. With that, we are done taking out the door panel completely. Now in case if you want to put back the door panel, we make sure all these clips are in place behind the door panel. Seems like all of them are in, but just missing one clip right there. From the top side, we do see all of them are in place. So it's only one that's missing from the bottom right there, and that clip is actually stuck on the door like that. In some cases, while pulling out the door panel, the clip actually gets stuck on the door itself and we have to pull it out. Here we'll be using a clip remover tool like this to pull it out. Clip is taken out. Since the top part of this clip is broken, therefore we are not going to use this, and instead I'll use an extra clip that I already had. If you're coming across the same situation, just make sure to have some extra pair of clips because you never know if you end up using them, like in this case I am needing one. We'll punch in the clip in the missing spot. Now we will go ahead and punch in the door panel back. First we'll put the plug for the speaker. Make sure the tab side of the plug is at the front. Plug is in. Notice from the inner side of the door handle, there is one bracket right here, the other bracket right there, and the third bracket at the bottom. So these three brackets are supposed to go into these three spots, one right here, one right there, and one at the bottom. And we'll have to punch in the door panel keeping in mind those three positions. Once the door panel is in, then we will push the door handle from the edges of the inner door handle side. Also, make sure the harness of the switch panel is also pulled out from right here. If the harness is deep inside, make sure you pull it out just like that. Now we will just push the door panel from all over the edges until it's completely in. Notice from the speaker side, we will hit it from the edge portion of the door panel. So from this side, seems like all good. Now we will go ahead and punch in the screw where we took it out from. Screw is in. The final thing to punch in will be the switch panel. First, we'll get both the plugs behind the switch. Then notice the bottom side, it has a tab like that. It has to be placed in that position right there. We'll make sure to punch in the bottom side in that portion first. Once the bottom portion is completely in, only then we will push the top portion of the switch panel. Switch panel is completely in place. With that, we are done with the replacement of door panel. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Here are the list of tools used for this takeout.